Phantom Sounds Production. What up, sound?
Let's see those juice boxes, y'all. Let's see those juice boxes, y'all. Yep. My mama like, yes, she is, boy. Let's see those juice boxes, y'all. If you were on the show, go ahead and hit that plus sign, y'all. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Red Room Talk. You can find us here every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm your host, Jen. The Red Room Talk is a show about love, intimacy, and interpersonal relationships, including self, to erase different social stigmas. We are here to have candid discussions and cut through those stigmas to show that in the end, no matter your background, we all have commonalities when it comes to matters of the mind and the heart. Nothing is off the table in the Red Room Talk. Last episode, if you missed us, you can find us on YouTube by clicking the link in my profile and subscribing. Last episode, we talked about setting healthy boundaries, but this week, we're going to discuss romantic relationships. Yes, ooh la la. Tonight in the Red Room, we have an all-star cast. We have G-Way No Way. We have Top Badge, Neek 16, Zena, and Bertazzi. Let's find out how the panel feels about relationships. Please stick around till the end, though. We need the audience's help later in the show, so do not go anywhere. We also brought back Best in Show, so I'll post the top 3 gifters, and the number 1 gifter tonight gets a graphic made by yours truly. But before we get started, all that I ask is you keep your mind open and your language clean. First things first, I'll introduce the guest, and then we will get started.
You.
You.
Yes, sir. Ski.
16 in this.
G-Way or no way.
Hello,
What up?
everybody. Welcome to the Red Room, y'all.
Hello, hello.
As always, we are polite here in the Red Room, so we will let the lady go first. So go ahead, Zena. Tell us about yourself and what you got going on in the app, and then we will get started.
I'm just a normal person. I stream Monday through Friday. Sometimes on the weekends. Nothing in particular. Just laid back, cool, respectful stream. Y'all can come by if you want.
She's like, come by if you want to.
Come by if you
Go
That's
ahead.
it.
Go ahead, Neat.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
So me now?
Yes, on you. It's on you, baby.
Okay, so let me introduce myself. A lot of y'all know me already, but for those that don't know me, it's Nico, BKA Nick 16. You feel me? I do music. I'm an audio engineer. You feel me? Producer, songwriter, recording artist, music on all platforms, Apple Music and all that. And also, I'm coming back to tag. I'm back streaming again on here, but I'm really big on TikTok. So make sure y'all follow my TikTok. You feel me? Arrow the links in my bio and this, that, and the third. And I will be streaming every day again, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me get back on my tag. I miss this type of side of this field. This what turned me into a streamer. If it wasn't for tag, I wouldn't be a streamer at all. So let's get it. You feel me?
Berteezy. He just,
Okay. Shoot.
he's like,
I'm Bird TV. I was just waiting for the cue. I was just waiting for the cue. That's all. I'm Bird TV. I've been on tag for a little minute since the pandemic, on and off. Just coming back on from taking like a little year break, but just hop back in the swing of things. Checking out all my tag folks. Love to see all you nice, pretty smiling faces.
Well, I don't like seeing y'all. I'm just playing. Nah, if you don't know me, you get to know me. I'm your co-host, G-Way. I know where you can catch me every Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also catch me tomorrow with Florida's Finest on Last from the Throne Comedy Improv Show. The Return of the Hood Feud is coming back this Monday. I got Chincho on the show. Looking forward to that. Also, I got the Sports Block get ready to come back Wednesday. Tales from the Hood with Pitt on Wednesdays. Getting Lit on Thursdays. And, of course, Fridays, you can catch me on the new feature show, Attacking the Zodiacs. G-Way, no way. Let's get it.
well, everybody, I am Jenna Juice. I'm the host of this show right here. You can find me every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or you can find me tomorrow night at 5 p.m. for Soul Food Sunday with Wancho Number. That's at number 2 Bubble. Make sure y'all favorite him. And then you can find me on Thursdays with Kingy, which is the longest running music show on the app. That Thursdays at 9 p.m. with King of Diamonds. Other than that, y'all, you can find me early mornings and sometimes afternoons, but make sure y'all pop in tomorrow. We're going to cook some Philly cheesesteaks and have some fun. So make sure y'all pop into Soul Food Sunday tomorrow at 5. But we'll go ahead and get started. Speaking of romantic relationships, labels are not necessarily symbols of relationship commitment, though they do give a sense of clarity and officialness. A rise to deeper discussions on living lifestyles, fidelity, attached responsibilities, and the likes. This could be just a signal that the relationship has elevated to a different level. Various levels and meanings can be induced from terms like hanging out, dating, in a relationship, casual relationship, open relationship. People's expectations of relationships are often differ under different titles. Uncertainty is attached to no label. Elaborating that the moment you are the girlfriend or the boyfriend, mindsets change and higher expectations arise. Any differences or discrepancies in thought processes need to be addressed. In short, there is no right or wrong. If the couple is ready and willing to give a title to their relationship, and it is important for them to do so, they will give a label. If they are not ready, it may be important to them at their present level of understanding, willingness, and commitment, sooner or later the importance of the label will come to the forefront. Asserting that every relationship is different, the exclusivity of a relationship may develop organically as the connection develops. However, for some people, the label is a source of protection. So for those women who consider the label significant, I completely understand. In the eyes of a girl, the undefined can be a little perplexing as to the man. Does he happen to be my boyfriend? Is he seeing other women? Are we simply friends with benefits? The lines have blurred to the point where the guidelines for each other are unclear. So where is this going? Is a common response. Women seem to value the label more. Although the label establishes status and indicates how far a relationship has progressed, however, there is a problem when certain people refuse to place a label on it, and this is where the problem arises. It's difficult to comprehend the rules and limitations of a relationship without terminology. In general, the label improves communication in the sense of the words, and the action can be relayed to you in your relationship as if your partner are on the same page. The label can provide transparency and accountability. So what I want to know for you, are labels important in a relationship, and why? And why? Any of you guys can catch it.
I think it depends on what they want. So, you hear the phrase, what's understood doesn't have to be explained. Me personally, I would want a label, but some people don't require that. You would just have to find someone that fits into your puzzle. Their piece fits into your puzzle. Because it would cause problems if I was with someone who didn't feel like labels were important.
So far as labels, as we saying like basically like boyfriend, girlfriend, that's my man, that's my woman. We talking about that type of label. As an adult, depending on your compassion and depending on your care for somebody, a label doesn't mean nothing. Because sometimes a label could just be a name. You feel me? You could just be saying boyfriend and girlfriend, or that's my man, but you don't treat him like that, or you don't treat that like your woman. So a label is not super duper important to me. You feel me? As long as we on the same type of page and we on the same note, as long as we really, really got compassion and we got a understanding and a feeling with one another, label ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be calling her wifey but treating her like a peasant, or you could be calling him hubby but treating him petty. So you feel me? It just depends on how you coming when you label somebody. You feel me? So it's not really that important. As long as y'all on the same page.
Yeah, it just take a mutual understanding, pretty much. A label, I guess, some people like to have the labels because they can attach some attributes to the label, like, oh, this is my boyfriend, girlfriend, so that means, we staying exclusive. So some people like the labels to simplify it, but it's not necessary as long as y'all understand what the fuck what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I agree with pretty much the whole panel. I mean, as long as you got understanding, there's really, in my opinion, there's no need for a label. What's understood ain't really got to be spoken about. If I'm treating you like my lady, I don't have to put a title on that for you to know that you're my lady, because we both understand how I'm treating you, how you treating me, and we got understanding at the end of the day. Titles to me just make stuff weird and confusing, especially this day and age. As soon as you get a title, some people lose their rabbit mind. Like they act like a whole different person. Like, hold on, let's go back. You don't need that title. Go back to the person I know and love.
Thank you for saying that, bro. For real. On my son, you crazy.
But I have a question. Like, at that point, would they deserve, that spot anymore? Like, if you guys make it official and then they start acting crazy, yeah, you want that old person back, but now you see how that person is. Do they even deserve to be?
Deuces, Chris Brown.
We give us some deuces. Hey, yo. Oh, me.
So I guess in that aspect, the title is good.
Yeah, if y'all really find out the truth. If y'all really on some super duper commitment and y'all know, you feel me, y'all finna rock out, then of course you want to have a label. But if y'all just in the dating stage, there's no need to like rush and just put a title on it like right away. So I agree with both of y'all. You feel me? So.
I'm gonna be the odd one here. I'm gonna be honest. You could drive a car all day long. You know, it don't have to be your car, right? You could drive it here, you could drive it there, you could drive it all the way to Texas, you could drive it to California, you could drive it to Vegas, but without a title, that car is not yours. So I'm gonna need that title. I'm just gonna say that, okay? Because I need that. I'm gonna need that title. That way I know it's mine. Y'all know it's mine. You know what I'm saying? So give me that title. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be exclusive with me, I'm gonna need you to ask me to be your girlfriend, or we just friends. You get what I'm saying? Because then if your friend shoot his shot, don't get mad when the ball rolls in my court and he scores. Do you know what I'm saying? So just know I'm going to need that title so everybody in the party knows that we are exclusive. Just going to say it like that. I feel like the title has to be clear because I don't want that, well, what are we? What are we? You know, moment in the relationship. If you both have that, you have to have that discussion at some point. Like, okay, are we exclusive? Are we this or that? If you want to call each other best friend all you want, when you know that you guys are hippity dippity and in the bedroom, y'all go ahead and do that. But I'm gonna need mine to tell me I'm his old lady, okay? Not just your girlfriend, but I'm gonna need to be your old lady because you know dudes don't play about their old lady. But yeah, I need the title. I'm just gonna say that. I need the title. And it's not even like a possessive thing. I just feel like you have to have a clear understanding. Because if not, then at some point you could be like, oh, well, we don't have a title when you're sleeping with other women. But, you know what I'm saying? And then you're going to have that unclear line there. I feel like you have to, at some point, have that title.
Of course. I totally agree with you. You know what I'm saying? The reason I took the approach that I took, because I've been single since 2018, like in a dating stage where like trying to see what's out there. So when you in that form of stage, of course it ain't gonna be no titles or this, then the third. But I totally agree with Jen. Like when you really, really find that person that you really finna, you know what I'm saying, and you just only, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna use a proper term because we're on a feature show. If that's the person you smashing, you feel me, on a regular basis, and y'all having unprotected sex or whatever y'all doing, of course you're gonna have to put a label on that. You're gonna have to put a title on that. But if you in a dating stage and you single and y'all just getting to know each other, this and the third, no need to rush it and be like, hey, we boyfriend, girlfriend. So I definitely agree with you, Jen.
Right, because if I'm doing boyfriend and girlfriend things and I'm cooking for you and I'm, like you said, we doing the hibbity dibbity, we doing that freely, you my man, okay? If we having sex, you my man, okay? If we're having sex, you're my man. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there has to be that discussion of like, because I could even say for my relationship, like at some point there was a point I'm like, okay, you're gonna have to ask me to be your girlfriend. I know we do it all, you know, we talk and we care for each other, but you have to set a clear boundary. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're both going to be exclusive. We're only talking to each other. We're only dating each other. You know what I'm saying? What do you all think is a time for dating before? That's all up to you. Dating is subjective and relationships are subjective. So whatever is comfortable for you and your partner or whoever it is that you're talking to and whatever you guys discuss as one and you guys decide on. Because it's not just I want you to ask me to be your girlfriend. It didn't happen like that. It was one of those, we knew that we only wanted each other, so there has to be that discussion. If you could tell that that's where it's leading, so you're not later on waking up next to them, so what are we?
Right.
We are farmers. Bum 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 bum. No.
Ain't no time frame. Ain't no time frame on no dating stage. Like if you really rock out with somebody, it probably only take you a week for y'all to be like, hey, we really want to do this. It's just about a spiritual, it's about like an energy type of thing. Like just because my grandma told me some real stuff, you got to look past people. Like if you really like rocking with somebody, don't even just go with them because they look good or whatever the case may be. It's some people you naturally just bond with, some people that you naturally rock out with, and y'all got good chemistry. So it probably only take y'all a week to go crazy. You be like, hey, look, shorty, we bomb in the bed, we talk, we got good conversation. So y'all probably hit it off. So ain't no time limit on no getting in no relationship. You gotta look at like think outside the box. Sometimes you will block your blessings waiting 3-4 months trying to settle down with somebody when really that person was really for you and y'all was supposed to just hit it off right away.
I agree. Sometimes it just happens that way, like literally, like instant relationship. Like you just don't know. But for me, even like I said, there was still, even though like it happened like that, there was still that moment where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need you to actually ask me the question. I need to hear it out loud so you can say it out loud, and then I can say it out loud, and then we know, that way the next day you be like, guess what? I got a boyfriend. That whole little cute moment. But I feel like there just has to be that moment where you both speak it out loud that we are together. You know what I'm saying? So there's not later on when you mess with somebody else, like, well, we wasn't really together. We didn't say we were, no. There will never be that moment. But if y'all are just pulling up, yeah, we have so much more to come, y'all. You can find us here every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on the Red Room Talk. If I did not mention, y'all, this is season 7 premiere, y'all. This is 7th season of the Red Room Talk, y'all. We are going on a long time. It's about 2 years. This is a long time, y'all. But we are on season 7, y'all. There's a whole lot of seasons. But y'all, welcome to season 7 of the Red Room Talk, y'all. We just discussed our labels important in a relationship, but now I want to know about the distance between men and women. The crux of the disconnect between men and a woman over the last 20 years, the biggest change in our society has been ramping up a female masculine energy, which is a good thing in every aspect of life except for dating. At the same time, men have become more sensitive, more introspective, and more vulnerable, which is more valuable in society. Valuable in society with the exception of the early stages of dating. That's why we hide behind dating apps and social media. Technology isn't the problem, but rather the reaction to the actual change, which is the blurring of gender roles. I don't think anyone will argue that men and women can be as different as night and day when it comes to the way we think, not just about love and relationships, but about anything. And that's okay. Having opposing views is healthy and keeps a relationship challenging, exciting, and lively. But let's face it, how many times have you been on a date with your spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend, and thought to yourself, what planet is he or she on? Probably too many to count. The key to staying amicable and happy and sane together is understanding and respecting your partner's feelings, no matter how silly or strange they might seem, and communicating with each other constructively to manage and resolve disagreements. So I want to know your opinion. What do you think are the top 3 reasons for disconnection between men and women?
Keep me. Right. Communication, I can say, is one.
The main one.
Very definitely.
The main one is communication.
Distraction. People get distracted from their partner and seek out other relationships.
Okay.
I got 2.
Can we throw dishonesty in there?
I was trying to go against the.
I know. Look, we keep it raw and real here on the Red Room Talk. Let's talk about it. Let's keep it honest. I would rather know your first honest answer than you to say what you want people to, or you think like the positive or not good thing to say. No, I would rather hear your honest answer, because all of us here, we've all been through things, we've all seen and done things. Just give your honest answer, an honest opinion. Yeah.
I like her answers, though, to be honest with you.
For sure. You did good. You did good.
My three will be intimacy. You know what I'm saying? Compromisation, intimacy, compromisation, and the third one would be like basically because my intimacy, I'm talking about like, action in the bedroom. Y'all got to make sure that's on point. And then the third one, because I want to separate the two, is care. You feel me? A lot of people tend to like over time lose care. Y'all know that first feeling when you first meet somebody, you worship the ground they work on. You want to make sure you look good for them, dress good for them, smell good. Make sure you come over, you cook for them, or she cook, you cook for her, and this, that, and the third. And I feel like people disconnect over time because we stop caring like how we used to. It's like, you feel me? It's like, say for instance, the brand new shoes you get, you like, they clean, they fresh out the box, then you wear them, they get beat up, but you shouldn't look at them like that. Shoes can always be restored and always be clean. So yeah, them my 3, man. Care, intimacy, you feel me, and compromisation.
I feel like for me, it'd be communication, comprehension, and consistency. Like being in a relationship, you got to be able to communicate what you need. If you don't know what you need, then you can't really communicate what your soul needs, and you're just gonna be sitting around frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
Then on the other hand, I mean, if you have somebody talking to you about what they need, and you don't really understand what they are asking for, then you can't really provide it. But also with consistency, if you can't continue to provide what that person needs, then it's gonna seem like you falling out of love with them, and that leaves a whole bunch of self doubt. And some people can be in their mind. Other people can take it for what it is. This person kind of fell off. They can talk to them about it. But without those three, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing in a relationship but aggravate each other. I feel like.
I like that the comprehension one. That one really hit home, bro.
Right.
Mine would be consistency, compromise, and communication. I gotta have that consistency. You gotta have that ability to compromise, because at some point you're gonna have to agree to disagree, because y'all ain't always gonna agree on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's got to be the bigger person. Somebody's got to be willing to apologize even when they don't feel wrong.
Exactly.
Just to keep things copacetic and keep things going. And communication is definitely huge for me, because I'm always on the road. So I want to hear from you. I want to know what's going on, how your day was, what you ate. You know what I'm saying? What color drawers you decided to put on today. I need to know.
I think for a relationship, definitely communication is number one, but it's not just communication. I'm going to go a little deeper than that, because this is even something that I've kind of even struggled with. It's not always communicating. Like, it's not just plain old communication, right? I could talk all day, but am I listening to understand? Where it goes to your comprehension. Am I listening to understand, or am I listening to reply? And this is something that I've had an issue with, because I always want to jump to defend myself. Like, rah, 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 But I think a lot of it is your partner wants to feel heard when they're saying. So allowing your partner to feel heard that's a big one. Because if you don't feel heard, you're gonna start to feel like you don't matter in the relationship. So I feel like just general care for your partner. And another one is don't give me a vibe that you can't maintain. So be who you are from the very first day, that very last day. And that's not saying we don't all grow and change, but don't introduce me to something that you can't maintain. Don't be saying, oh, hey, gorgeous, hey, beautiful, hey, this, hey, that, romancing the heck out of me. And then once we're, together, you just have no care or love for me anymore. Like, you don't, and I'm not saying you have to tell me every day that I'm beautiful or nothing like that, but I feel like you have to have some level of romance with your partner. You have to have some level of care. Like, once you take the imagination off a man, the chase is over. You know what I'm saying? So there's still, even for a woman, you have to still make sure that you keep your man's imagination roaming. And I don't mean just in a sexual way, but he as long as you have a willingness to learn about each other, you still have that connection there. And I think just having that willingness to learn, because a lot of people quit even caring. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be like an education with your partner. Right now, we still in elementary school. You know what I mean? We're still learning about each other, still a new relationship. You know what I'm saying? And as time goes on, you graduate from first grade to second grade. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Hey, listen, and I always say, even as far as the bedroom, like, foreplay begins at good morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you keep your communication open, and it's not even just in the bedroom, but know your partner, know your partner's love language, love them in their love language, not yours. And I think another reason for disconnect is not social media necessarily, but I think we have so many people at our fingertips that someone always thinks that the grass is greener on the other side. Have the stayability. You know what I mean? People's stayability is just gone, as far as, like Al Green, let's stay together. Not every argument is a end all be all. So effectively arguing. And yes, you should argue with your partner, because you want your partner to have a mind of their own. Doesn't mean that you never argue. You can agree to disagree, but I think to effectively argue, you know what I'm saying? I think a big disconnect is a lot of people argue to attack each other instead of the problem. And I think that's a huge disconnect. A lot of people want to just argue to argue instead of arguing to come to a conclusion so you can come together at some point. You know what I'm
Compromise.
saying? Not every argument is a breakup.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's real huge too.
I love the middle one that you said, Jen. I want to shed light on that because the exact same words you said is literally what I told my ex. That's why we really didn't work. And your exact words was, are you listening to understand me or you listening just to reply? Most people just listen to, let me hear what you finna say so I can rebuttal, so I can say something back. Or is you gonna listen, digest it, and really try to get an understanding, like he said, comprehension. You feel me? Is you really finna listen to what I gotta say so we could just chill, bro? You feel me? Everything is not no breakup, like you said. Some things need to be discussed so we could get it off our chest, vent, and we work on that. So I'm definitely glad you said that. You really hit home with that.
And like I said, this is something that I work on too, because a lot of times you want to jump to your own defense instead of really listening to your partner. Because if they're telling you something, or if I go to my partner and I'm like, hey, this is this, and then he just starts attacking me like, well, rah, 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 you know what I'm saying? Then is anything really being taken care of, or are you just attacking each other and not the problem? And I think that's a big thing, is people just start attacking each other instead of the actual problem. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that, I think, is huge. To really just listen to your partner and their needs and wants, or whatever it is, their desires, and not start attacking each other. Or even, like I said, I've had where I feel like, oh man, I done messed up, man. You know what I'm saying? So you just want to quickly defend yourself, but actually listen, because they're trying to communicate something that's hurting them, or what have you. So, that's really huge for me. But people today are dating without intention, allowing relationships to drift without any goal in mind, identifying politics is destroying society. The rabbit insists to label everything in the all new language being fabricated is just making everyone want to hate something. So many people carrying around hate, looking for targets, short fuses. Men accuse women of things, women accuse men, and everyone wants to be heard, but nobody wants to listen. But I have one little side question, and before we move on to the next one, but just a personal question: could you be happy in a relationship with no romance?
No.
No. What's the point of a relationship without romance?
That be just a pet friend at that point.
Yeah.
I literally recently ran across that in my dating stage where, like, that's why I'm like single, because like literally I was with a person, like you said, Jen, in the beginning, like, can you keep up what you showed me in the beginning? Because in the beginning you was like, oh, you Nick 16, you Nico, da da da, what the bam, you knew my caliber type of guy I am. You know what I'm saying? I had a value. You know what I'm saying? I was up here, and then it's like you got to know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm that same person though, but it's like if you gonna be with somebody, even if you get used to them, still treat them like how you treat them in the beginning. And it was like, where the romance at? Like, you stop, you feel me, doing certain things, and you stop, being a certain way towards me. And then it's like, that's a big key in the relationship, because if that's the case, it's plenty of other women in the world, vice versa too. It's plenty other guys that's going to give y'all women what y'all want, and give y'all women that touch and that intimacy that y'all want. So if y'all men or guys, if y'all woman ain't doing that, if she ain't romancing, it's too many women out here, bro. Like, I'm not finna settle. I'm a one woman type of dude, but if you not doing that, then I'm gonna try to find the next one. Like G-Way said earlier, deuces. You feel me? It's too many women out here that's good quality women too. Vice versa, it's good quality dudes for y'all females.
No need to settle when there's so many people in the world.
Factually.
I think eventually you'll
I'm
almost
to
come
the
like.
point where.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm to the point where I'm not even dating with. I'm first of all, I'm not dating at all. It's been about 4 years since I've been in a relationship. I think a lot of people are on BS. I don't tolerate BS, 0%. So I'd rather let y'all do what y'all gonna do, and life is not sad without a partner.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't give myself to anyone intimately if we're not. If there's no romance there, I'm not even. You're gonna be getting sandpaper. I'm not gonna be interested in dealing with you on an intimate level if there's no romance there. I can't give myself to someone. I I will say, I'm 35. As I was growing into the woman that I am, I've definitely made ill-advised decisions when it comes to, giving yourself up, giving your time away, giving your attention away. I've gotten to a point where all of that is dead. I'm not eager. I'm not a hornball. I'm not, desperate for attention, for somebody's touch. I think a lot of the,
You know exactly what you want.
I think a lot of the feelings that people are having towards each other, whether it's opposite sex or same sex, I think that's coming from people just wanting to be touched by somebody.
Or want it.
So I'll let y'all have it. I'm out of it.
Well, GS, I'm a spiritual type of person, and I did a lot of research and history on bonds and with humans and stuff like that. So one woman is literally all you need. Vice versa for a woman. Like, I like women mentality because women are more loyal than guys, even though they're better cheaters than me. But women are more loyal in a sense. So I mentioned that because it's like if you laying it down for me, you cooking good for me, this, that, and the third, and we know how to compromise. There's no need for me to. I'm not a greedy person. Put it like that. I'm gonna sum it up. I'm not greedy at all, and I feel like what I'm saying. To each his own. Most people be greedy, so that's why they want to have multiple women and they want to say polygamy and all that. They don't need all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of dude. You put it on me, I'm going to sleep afterwards. You feel me? Like, so if I'm only, what I'm saying, I'm cool with that. There's no need for me to fiddle and diddle with so many women. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I mean, to each his own. Like I told you, GS. If you like multiple women, that's on you, guys.
That's on you, baby. I feel like without romance, I feel like you're just glorified roommates. Glorified roommates without romance. And I'm not just talking about romance as far as the bedroom, but I mean love on each other, date each other. Like, you have to still date each other even once you're together. You have to date each other. I think that's really important in a relationship, is to still date each other even after you have each other. That's how you keep the romance alive. Listen to your partner's needs. I mean, you could tell even by body language. You could tell by the things that people say. You know what I'm saying? So it's really important to still romance your partner, to still take them out on dates, still ask them on dates, still every once in a while send your girl flowers, send your man flowers. Guys like flowers too. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Do whatever it is that he has that he needs. Okay, put the dang video game on and get him a pizza. Okay, if you don't want to get him flowers, let him play the video game all day and get him a pizza or something. You know what I'm saying? And make him some snacks. Let him watch football. Put his favorite jersey out. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you need to do, but still romance your man. You know what I'm saying? One thing I don't do is like, okay, I my man when he playing the game, but I like snacks. See, he already knows. But I'm not gonna. One thing about me, play your video game, because as long as he's playing that video game, listen. If your man is playing his video game, he is not out here talking to other women. Okay? If y'all would just quit messing with your man when he on the game, let that man play the game. He could be talking to other women and he playing the game and looking at you every so often, okay?
Hey,
Y'all
you
need to
finna make me hit
quit.
that Empress. She finna make me hit the Empress. Ashe. You feel me? Like, bro, literally with my ex, that's literally
Let that
all I
man play the
did
game and watch the
was sell
football,
trees
okay?
and play the game. How you
Listen.
getting mad at me because I want to play? I'm working hard for us, going crazy, making sure
Right.
all your
Let
bills
that
paid.
man play
If
the
I want to
game.
play the game, I want to play the game.
Listen, let that man play the game, okay? Hello.
Because
But
we could be doing something else.
right, he in here playing the game with you in the house, or you on the bed next to him, or whatever. Let that man play the game. But anyways, if y'all are just pulling up, that's okay. You guys haven't missed much. We still have a lot more to discuss. You can find us here every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Can I hear y'all say Saturday real quick?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Wait, nah, G-Way, you got to do that again. You know you don't say
That
Saturday
wasn't me.
like that,
That was not me.
okay.
That was not me.
I was going to say, you know you don't say Saturday like that, gang.
I know me and Bertice look like cousins, but that was not me.
Oh my God.
Please.
We just discussed though if labels are important in a relationship. What's the top 3 reasons for disconnect? And I threw a little curveball at y'all, but now I want to know a little more specifically about your standard in relationships, y'all. Oop, I just did something. Oh no, I didn't. Yes, I did. I just did something really bad. Okay, my bad. Okay. When most people think of traditional gender roles, they might picture a Leave It to Beaver family with a stay-at-home wife who keeps a perfectly clean house and has dinner on the table when her husband gets home from work. But that's not true. Gender roles are more complex than just that, though. They are actions and attitudes we adopt regarding our genders based on learned and perceived expectations from external sources. According to Alice Eagley, men are generally thought to have agentic and self-assertive traits: competent, assertive, independent, and achievement-oriented. Women, on the other hand, are taught to be perceived as more communal, warm, selfless, emotionally expressive, and are relationship oriented. These perceptions can lead to inequalities in the workforce and at home. Men, common male gender norms include working a labor-intensive job, mowing the lawn, fixing the car, or playing catch with the children. Women are more common female gender norms, including being stay-at-home mom, meal planning, preparation, or folding the laundry, i.e. staying in the kitchen. Typically speaking, gender identity is developed in early childhood. At an early age, we realize I am a boy or I am a girl. Of course, we are told this by our parents, siblings, and our caregivers from a very early on. But it is in the toddler years when we can identify that our gender is different from that of another person's. We begin to notice the subtle difference between how boys are treated and girls are treated. Store this information and recall it in later years. There are several ways we learn this information, from picking up cues from our parents, friendships, and other caregivers to modeling behavior we see on television shows and in movies. We begin to make our own rules regarding how we should act as boys or girls, even when we should behave in our relationships. So I want to know, should you structure your relationship with his and her duties?
I mean, I feel like in a certain way you should. Like, you can disagree with me. Organization is key when it comes down to stuff. You feel me? It's a better performance. So like, if you know like basically your role and what you supposed to do, then y'all ain't gonna bump heads and y'all ain't gonna be doing nothing wrong. Y'all moving as a unit, y'all moving as a team. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it depends on, because at the same token, in a relationship, that's what you get in the relationship for, to be a team. You know what I'm saying? So of course, that's like basically like with a team, you got a point guard, you got a center, you got different positions. So if you know what you're supposed to do in the relationship and you know your role, y'all gonna be a unit, y'all gonna be a dynamic duo. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Some people look at it in the sense of, they looking at it like, oh, well, why I gotta do this? Why I gotta do that? In the same token, stop being, if you want to be rebellious, don't get in a relationship. Don't get in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be rebellious, like, oh, I shouldn't be just doing this, or I need to be doing that. Come to an agreement, like we said earlier, compromisation. You feel me? So, yeah, like, ain't nothing wrong with it, in my opinion.
I actually want to call on Bertizzi because you being awful quiet over there, sir. You real quiet. You looking real meek and mild, sir. So I'm gonna call on you. You know, it's like the kid in the class. You calling the kid in the class. I gotta call on you, Bertizzi, because I need to know your answer.
Cause y'all be saying some good stuff. I be here listening. I be like, dang, I ain't even think about it like that. Like, I just be over here just
I
listening.
just had to pick your brain because you was looking real deep in thought, sir.
But for me, I don't feel like, gender roles are needed. Like, there's certain things that only, like, certain genders can do. But, when it comes to, like, cleaning up, like, I know how to sweep and mop. Like, I'm a little bit better than that. You can go ahead and dust. Like, it's like what Nick said, it's all teamwork. What you got to do was you're good at. And, the other person is just kind of like fitting your mold, what you're not good at, they filling in and, saying y'all completing each other. So it don't really have to be like, gender roles, but, just do what you're good at. One person might be better at changing diapers than the other one, you know what I'm saying?
I was just about to say something like that. Like one person might can't cook, the other person might can cook. So that day, I'm not gonna cook if I know you cook better than me. It's understanding. If I know you don't like dishes, okay, I'm gonna do the dishes because I don't like cleaning the bathroom. So we compromise. You know what I'm saying? Understand it. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Facts though.
For sure. Go ahead.
I don't think the house can run at all. Thank you, Ms. Parker. I don't think the house can run at all if one person is doing everything.
Facts.
I don't feel like one thing is particular to one gender. However, if I know how to mow the lawn, I'm gonna go out there and mow the lawn.
Ooh.
If I know how to change the tire, they need to be
I'll trip you before you get outside.
Facts though. It's
And I'm
certain.
very
I don't
young.
play that. And I'm from the South. There's certain things you don't let a woman do.
Exactly.
Take out the trash, cut the grass, change the oil.
Nice.
And like certain things is just like, nah, get your butt back in the house.
Like I literally better be in a hospital or hurting for you
Right.
to do that. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm in health and I'm in the same household as you, my mama always taught me, boy, you take that garbage out. It's certain stuff like G-Way said, bro. So that's dope that you do that just in case I'm not around, I'm on a work trip or something like that.
Right,
and you able to do that. But 9 times out of 10, if I'm in the crib with you now, it's like, you feel? But it's good that you got those
My
kids.
oldest child is 18, so I've been doing this, taking out the trash, fixing it. I mean, whatever needs to be done around here is been getting done by me for almost 20 years. So it might be a little difficult. That's why I kind of fell back a little bit when it comes to dating and stuff, because it's going to be a little bit. It's going to take a little bit for me to have to conform. I'm willing to, but
Jeez.
I can't stand him.
I don't know if
The troll.
I don't know if it'll be so easy. So I mean, that person is gonna have to understand that I've been doing this for a long time by myself. So when you tell me, "Oh no, I got it," you either gonna have to get up and do it right then, or I'm gonna do it.
But I'm gonna pop you. My bad.
I don't think anything is specifically gender specific other than glizzies. Other than that, sorry, I had to say it, y'all. Y'all know I had to. Okay?
Nah, glitzies. Oh my God.
I'm so glad they brought that gift back. But it's just like a third of the people I don't like. But he liked me. So anyway,
Oh my
but no,
God.
I don't think things are specific. Some things I think are. I won't say everything is gender specific, but I'm gonna be honest. I actually just had this conversation earlier with Wancho. He gonna pump my gas. If he in the car, he gonna pump my gas. He's gonna open the door for me. These are just things. Not that I can't do it as a woman, but I'm gonna sit there and look at you really funny if you don't. And I'm not just saying him, but I've been on dates before when men wouldn't open the door and I just stood there. What you thought this was? No, you finna open the door for me. Because although, yes, I can do that, but I feel like it's a thing. Like, I literally had a dude one time open the door and it like bang back to front of me. I was like, oh no, this is the last date you will ever go on with me. I'm so glad to have the person, because look, I don't have to pump the gas. One thing I don't mind taking trash out. If the trash needs to be taken out, it needs to be taken out, okay? And if he ain't home, do you think I'm gonna let the trash sit there? No. But there are just some things, like you said, mowing the lawn, if that needs to be done. Not saying I'm opposed to it, because I've done it 100 times over, but I feel like just some things are just, I won't say are gender specific, but I feel like as a man, you should be doing for your lady. Like I said, opening the door, pumping my gas, things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like it has to be, but whatever works for y'all. Whatever it is that works for y'all's relationship. If I'm better at cooking, I'm going to do the cooking. If he was better at cooking, he would do the cooking. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a yin and yang. Whatever meshes for y'all and whatever works for y'all should be what y'all do. But
even if both of y'all cook, one person might fry chicken better than the other.
Right.
So
So
you
tonight
go
you
in
gonna
at
make-
it.
Right. We can work together on this.
Right.
You do the
Right.
chicken, I got the
Or
fries.
work together. Hey,
You know
we
what
just
I'm
fried chicken and we made collard greens and we did candy diablo. We did the whole thing. Y'all better pull up tomorrow at 5 p.m. For Soul Food Sunday plug. Make sure y'all pull up tomorrow for Soul Food Sunday. We're doing Philly cheesesteaks. But anyway, if y'all are just pulling up, that's okay. You can find us every Saturday right here on the Red Room Talk, y'all. This is season 7 premiere. Yes, I said season 7. Gosh, we did 7 whole seasons. Can you believe it? But y'all have not missed it all. We still have more to discuss. I can't stand him either. We just discussed our labels important in a relationship. I can't stand him. And the top 3
You gonna be
reasons
playing
for
the game
disconnect,
tonight?
and that's one of them right there. And no, I did not put raisins in my potato salad. Should you structure a relationship with duties and her duties? And now I want to know about values. Can't stand him? Yeah, keep sweating. You're in trouble now.
No game tonight.
No game. No, he already played the game before the show. Okay, he had to get off right before the show. But anyway, I'm sorry to tell on you. But if you're a woman, the odds are that you've heard emotional thrown out to describe your behavior too many times to count. Other common descriptors people have used may include irrational, overdramatic, and sensitive. Yet a man who responds similarly is often said to be a simp or a beta. Each of these labels perpetuates the lasting stereotype that men are level-headed and women are unruly, emotional beings incapable of restraint. But when the lines in gender are blurred, it can cause issues in dating in an aspect. Which leads me to ask, this is specific, do women devalue a good man because they are romantic, i.e. calling them simps?
Depends on what type of woman.
Ask that one more time.
Do you think that women devalue good men because they are romantic, i.e. calling them simps?
Bad women devalue.
It depends on what type of woman. Like if she a mature woman,
Bad
she
women,
appreciate it.
trifling women devalue good men.
Depends on the level
What
of
you say, Zena?
respect.
Or I should,
Bad women, trifling women devalue good men.
I like your answer.
what?
Like the
Yeah,
way
just
you.
mature women appreciate it.
Agree. Bertiz?
It's the city girls. The city girls era that don't appreciate the good men. You feel me? They be like, you feel me? They be they want the bad guy, you know what I'm saying? They want the dude that don't care this, that, and the third, and they always get hurt at the end. You feel me? When they could have had a good dude that really, really cares. So it's a 50-50 thing. It depends on the woman. You feel me? If she mature enough.
Right.
Some young women mature enough to, appreciate and value a person and not look at them as a simp. Because all dudes that care for you is not a simp. You know what I'm saying? She said, not too much. Hey, yo.
Oh, but that's how toxic relationships be developing, for real, for real.
Facts though, gang.
Big facts. Big facts.
The bad girls get with the good guys, or the good girls get with the bad guys. You know what I'm saying? They just take advantage. It just can't break apart. It just be crazy.
I'm gonna be a little transparent. I'm told very often that I'm a good girl. More so from my mentality, how I view life or how I understand life a little bit. But I made mistakes. I've done things that I can say to a good man wouldn't be a good look. However, the lines are kind of blurred there because I am that good girl, but I guess to some people it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you what you think now because you've already made those mistakes that may have made me uninterested in you.
Take your time.
But see, look, Miss Parker.
It's late. I'm usually in
That
bed.
ain't got nothing to do with nothing, Miss Parker. Like, even tough girls, like, hood girls, they still appreciate a good dude, though, that's romantic. Some hood chicks like that.
A gangster to read poetry to him, and I think y'all be getting the lines blurred of what a man, certain men are capable of. Some men just aren't capable of being that romantic dude. You want a romantic dude out of a gangster, you're not gonna get that. I mean, he might get you something at the liquor store.
I mean,
he might bring you a soda and a wrap.
It's her preference.
Hood dude's definitely gonna get you something at the liquor store.
That's what I'm saying, Miss Parker. Some of us got both, though, so.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I think a lot of women are expecting something out of a certain breed of man that you're just not gonna get. You know what I'm saying? I think you're expecting something. If you know that this man, he's just more about flipping bricks. You know what I'm saying? He might get you a wrap and a soda at the liquor store, but he's not gonna hold your door open and buy you flowers. I'm just gonna say that. I just think that certain people think you're gonna get something out of somebody when you're not gonna get that out of a certain breed of man or other. And nobody trusts you either, so we're gonna kick you out. So anyways,
One more chance.
You know, I
Hey,
think
yo,
that.
Jen be going in. That's the same thing I be doing to them trolls, bro.
You know.
I mean, man, look.
But I
Like,
think that I don't think it's just so much certain women, but I think society often devalues men for being romantic or calling them simps. I hate. And I say this with the most respect, but I hate that. I hate when a man shows emotion or a man is romantic or any of those. You automatically call him a simp instead of allowing a man to show emotion or love for his lady. You're supposed to love your lady. That's not.
right.
That's
You know
your
what I'm saying? A
job.
lot of y'all try to throw out these labels and words for men who show emotion or are romantic or what you or call him feminine or whatever because he shows love for his lady. A man is supposed to love his lady. I mean,
But there's levels to it, though.
right?
There's levels to
There are
it.
definitely levels.
Why I
to
say
it.
that though? Because a simp is a simp. A simp is somebody, a woman. If she ain't feeling that dude, and she making it obviously she not feeling him, but he just pouring his heart out. He's spending cash and he doing the most, and she ain't feeling him. That's a simp.
Right,
You feel me?
that's
So
right,
know
'cause
the
you know better.
difference between
'Cause you
a
know
dude
better.
that really,
Right.
really love you and a dude that really rock with you.
Right.
And a simp. It's levels.
If
You
your
feel
man
me?
is,
It's
if you're
levels,
with
bro.
your man and he's showing you love, that's not a simp. That's a good man. You know, I think that a lot of people throw out these labels just because a man shows his lady love, or when you're with your boys, right? Say you're with your boys and like, man, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm gonna go home to my lady and spend time with her. I'm like, oh man, you a simp, you a this. No, that's why y'all is single. He at home playing he gonna be coming home playing the game with his pizza with his boys, and I'm gonna let him chill. You know what I'm saying? That's not being a simp for your lady because I'm gonna give him the same due diligence as he's gonna give me to give me time when I need it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that snacks on deck. Snacks on snacks. He already knows. So you know. He got a good one, you know, snacks, you know.
With his pizza.
I'm laughing because after the show, he gonna be like, about these snacks.
You know, this is all working for my advantage later so I can get my foot rub after the show. You know. But anyways, do you have anything to say on it, Bertizzi? Because you real quiet over there again. You have anything else?
I thought I said something already.
Okay, I'll just make sure because you real quiet. I'm just making sure you're still here.
He like not too much of me, son.
It's
I know,
fine,
I just gotta
Bertie.
look
You in my category now. My category now.
Nobody.
She don't hear my answers either.
But if
You in
y'all
my
are just
category now.
pulling up, you're late, like real late. But you have not missed everything, y'all. It's okay. This is season 7 premiere of the Red Room Talk. You can find us every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We just discussed a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not going to go through again because we know we're running out of time. These days, more and more people are choosing to be single rather than pursue a serious relationship, much like Zena mentioned earlier in the show. In fact, we have more single people in the world right now than any other point in history. This may be due to couples losing a spark between them and their partner. This day and age, we have 1 million people at our fingertips, and the staying power in relationships has dwindled significantly. Losing the spark doesn't have to be the death of the relationship, however, if you're both willing to work towards getting it back. But if your partner realizes their feelings for you are no longer sexual or romantic, it's probably best to reevaluate the relationship. So my question is, here we go. Could you be happy in a healthy relationship if you take out the bedroom and romance altogether?
No.
I can't be happy in a relationship if there's no bedroom bookie. What are we doing?
Yeah, it's like a plus. That's a plus to being in a relationship, you know?
But see, look,
I mean,
I had to learn over the years with maturity, it's kind of like a 50-50 thing. You don't want to over assert, you know what I'm saying? Of assert, bedroom, this, and the third. But in the same token, you supposed to satisfy your partner's need.
I got needs.
If I've been going crazy, paying these bills, and I just want a little head, you feel me? I just want a little something.
Little smack.
You know what I'm saying? Get that out the way. You feel me? It don't mean I want it all day, every day. But when I need it, maybe girl, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Vice versa, because some females be wanting to pipe beyond. You hear me? So
Damn, the game can't do that for me.
right. You get that part, G-Way.
Sorry.
You feel me?
Game
That
team, you
part.
can't accomplish that level on the game. Sorry.
Oh, me.
There's no bonus for that. Yeah, I need some.
That's a different type of level.
right.
That's a different kind of kill streak, right?
I don't understand when women hold out from their men. When you're living with your man, when you're, sleeping next to your man every night. How do y'all go a month and 2 months, 6 months? Like, I'm a woman and I'll kick you out.
And they be the first. They be the first ones to accuse you of cheating. They be the first ones to accuse you of cheating. Like, I ain't gave you nothing in months. You out here cheating. Well, I've been thinking about it because it's been about 4 weeks since you tried to do something.
But see, G-Way, and everybody, that goes vice versa too.
True.
You gotta have your man. You can't have your man thinking like, "Oh, my woman don't want to touch me. My woman don't want to have none. Is she getting it from somewhere else?" So it's like it's a 50-50 thing. You feel me? Like, so I agree with you too. But females, like, y'all gotta understand, like, if you got a one woman type of dude and he really rock out with you, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's times that you don't feel like it, girl, if you ain't on your menstrual. You know what I'm saying? It's some things that y'all need to get into. You hear me? I'm just saying. That's like,
and if you is on your menstrual, they got karaoke. Better learn to speak into the mic on Thursdays for karaoke or something.
You
going down?
If you could walk through mud, you could.
Hey, we grown. You dang right. You been getting that shower for 10 minutes. I'll be in there.
Hey, talk your stuff, y'all.
I'm red light.
Talk your stuff,
Red light.
Y'all talking now. Me. Go crazy.
Red light don't always mean stop.
Flowing down there, you still got up here too. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, this is the red room.
You may be out of commission down there, but you still got, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I still need that knowledge.
You tell me. Be my tutor, baby. Be my tutor.
Right.
Special. Okay.
All through the nights.
Dang.
That's okay.
I gotta answer this question too, huh? Well, no, honestly, I feel like if there's no kind of physicalness, the box is gone. If you ain't having sex or you ain't romancing your lady, I ain't romancing my man, you're just my roommate. Hey, bro.
Thanks.
Right.
Hey, bro.
Wait, the feature over with?
The feature's over with.
Yeah.
Talk your shit, Jim.
Right. Say that shit with your chest.
What up, bro? I'm gonna adapt the hell out of you, alright? I'm gonna bro the hell out of you. Hey, bro, what's up? I might even chest bump you.
Yes, funny.
I might even
You done
chest
fucked
bump
up when your woman call you bro.
Listen,
When your woman
I
call
might
you
even
bro, you
chest
done
bump
fucked
Now, I'm gonna be honest. I make a lot of
really
jokes.
done
I'll be
fucked
like, you know what? I ain't gonna give you none, but then I'm really just hurting myself. I'm lying to myself. I might joke about it, but I promise I'm lying. I'm lying, I'm lying. I promise I'm lying. But
do y'all feel like y'all in the shit house? Do y'all feel like y'all in the shit house or y'all did something wrong if your significant other, your partner start calling you by your name, like your real name?
Oh yeah, cause I'm baby.
Oh man, yeah,
All right,
really
you better listen. I'm baby. If you call me Jen, you might say Jen to get my attention, but if you say my whole full name, hold on, who is that? Who is she?
Right.
Cause I'm
What the
baby.
heck?
Baby.
Right.
Babe.
Right. You done went from
They
babe,
don't call
fool,
you. Listen, you better.
daddy to the Devontae. What?
Like, hold up.
She said, "Nah, roommate gotta go."
Listen, I'm gonna chest bump you, fist bump you, bro you. If we ain't doing none of that, you ain't romancing me, you ain't doing none of the things that couples do, then you my bro. You my bro.
At the end of the day, you call me bro. It's over.
Okay, now listen, I'm gonna be honest though. Okay, I might accidentally. I grew up with 3 brothers, and I grew up with my dad and all that. Like, I grew up with all boys, so I might accidentally bro you or bruh or something like that. But it's no disrespect, okay? Not in bed though. I'm not gonna bro you in bed.
You're not finna sit next to me and call me bro.
Nah, I might good game you.
What?
Good game,
bro?
I'm just kidding. But, just from growing up with brothers, I might accidentally bro you or bruh or something like that. But that's just from growing up with brothers, okay?
That would take some time.
Or dude.
That would take a lot of time.
That would take some time.
He'll even be
For
like,
real.
who's bro? I'm like, oh, sorry, baby. Sorry.
Right. That's the first thing come up. Like, what the fuck is bruh? What?
I'll admit that I've done it. I don't know, bro. See, yeah, that's when he'll be like, I don't know, no, bro. Who you talking to? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, babe. But it's just
You
like
just
I said,
called me
it's just a
Big
force
Daddy
of
10
habit.
minutes
'Cause
ago.
even my brothers will call me bro, and I'm their sister. All right, like I'm their sister. They forget that I'm a girl. You know, like
It's all right. It fits. The brothers be doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's different coming out of a woman's mouth. I'm sorry. It's different.
It's just like, man, I just wish I knew like certain shit that I know now. Like maturity is everything. I love maturity and experience in life and shit. Cause it's like it's so much shit that I learned that like I could have used in past relationships, or just had sensibility. Like, bro, you feel me? Motherfuckers on goofy shit. You feel me? Move around, my boy. Instead of being in a relationship with somebody 5-6 years, you probably should just like get the picture and off the back. Like, hey, look, all right, I know what it is. All right, let me move accordingly. So I'm glad we had this conversation tonight. It's like it's a lot of shit that y'all shed light on, and a lot of stuff that I picked up. You know what I'm saying? And stuff that I knew that y'all gave confirmation to. So I fuck with it. This was a good show.
So the show's not completely over yet, y'all. We have one more little piece, and we're just gonna jump to it, alright, y'all. Hold it up.
Dun, dun, dun.
I did hit on y'all with the page. I am none of y'all page.
Not the theatrical music.
That's what's coming.
Y'all, when you hear that sound, that means we are at our hot seat question segment. I know we did things a little different because I kind of jumped around a little bit, but the conversation's been hot and it's been good. But our hot seat question is now left up to the fate of the audience, y'all. That's right.
Told you, 7 seasons,
We
baby.
went to Instagram to ask our peers what they wanted to ask for this week's hot seat question. So all of y'all in the comments, stay put. I know we're a little behind, y'all. But if you want your question to be featured on next week's episode, make sure you go to my profile, click on the icon, and follow me on Instagram, and look out for the hot seat question post. But now is the time to answer in the comments who on the panel you want to answer tonight's hot seat question before I reveal it. Go ahead and enter now.
N-E-C-O. Y'all niggas just don't know.
But if y'all are blue, please be yellow and love me for real. You know. I was gonna say that. Be a fellow and turn yellow. Alright.
Miss Parker.
Hey, Siri.
Can I holler at you after class?
Turn the light red.
Come on, love. Join
I missed
the game.
Google.
Everybody calling
My
Nico
Google ain't
to the
set up
house.
yet, okay?
Hey Siri.
We got a whole lot of
Right. Stick to the suit.
hold on. We got a whole lot of Nico in the comments. We got a whole lot of Nico.
I'm telling you.
That's right, that thing over and
Hey,
over.
look, that's why I turned the light red. But make the
He ready.
So,
He
Nico,
ready.
this week you are the hot
Make the
seat
thing
question.
yourself,
You get the
goddammit.
hot seat question. So, my good friend Jackie wrote in and asked, "What is something you wish the opposite sex knew about how to in the bedroom? How to please a man in the bedroom?" In the red
He
room.
trying to ask you. We put on both headphones.
Since we're not featured, baby,
Volume up.
you something ain't right.
Thank you.
You feel me? Yeah, hey,
Thank you.
I'm pretty
Can
sure
you
pussy
suck
already
the
good.
D right?
But if you can you Tatiana right, you know what I'm saying? Because I know how to eat pussy very well. You know what I'm saying? So I need somebody to match my energy in the vicinity. Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
Can you suck a golf ball through a straw? Yes.
Not the golf ball through the straw, gang.
Needs to know.
Dude.
With that little vein in your forehead stick out. If you really into it.
And then can you get crafty with it? Like, do you just stay with the shaft and all that?
Are you the salt and pepper? The salt and pepper type?
Exactly. You feel me? And you gotta cater
Right.
to the testicles as well. You know what I mean? Don't leave those out. You know,
There's a lot of women don't know about testicles.
I'm Michael Jordan down there. Manscaped. You feel me? So yeah.
I don't. It's a joke.
Right. Hey, let me forget that shit. The nuts are attached to the dick as well, okay? Don't forget about the luggage.
You feel me?
I'm so glad
just
it was
concentrate on the
Nico.
play.
This is
Got
a-
lucky.
Hey, yes, I'm just saying, bro. The question was, you feel me, in the bedroom. You feel,
What do
so
you wish the
look,
opposite sex knew about pleasing a man in the bedroom?
That all head ain't good head.
exactly.
All head ain't good head.
But if y'all are just pulling up, this has been the Red Room, y'all, and apparently they're still in the bedroom. You can find us every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's almost over, y'all. Tonight's topic was romantic relationships. You're definitely late. Like, it's basically over. So kind of, try to be earlier next time. Actually, get here at get here at 9:50. Okay, I'm not gonna be here, but you should be waiting. You can find us every week on YouTube, which you can find by clicking the icon in my profile and subscribing, y'all. We also brought back Best in Show posts that will recognize tonight's top 3 gifters after the show, and that number 1 gifter at the end will get a graphic made by yours truly. So yeah, y'all can go ahead and fight for that. But I always wrap up the show with a quote that come to a place of healing, apparently sexual healing. But this week's quote is
Right.
relationships are based on 4 principles: respect, understanding, acceptance, and appreciation. Mahatma Gandhi. Y'all, this has been the Red Room. Everybody's in the red. That's hot. That's hot. But this is the Red Room Talk,
this
y'all. I
remind me
love
of
when
the
I make
old-
everybody turn their red lights on, but this has also been the red light special, apparently. So thank y'all for each and every one of y'all for coming. Go ahead and give your outros. And Nika, can I ask you? You already know I'm going to ask you, right?
Of course.
Okay, you already knew. But after, I'm going to go ahead and have Zena and Bertizzi and G-Way give you outros. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get Nico to do a little ditty after. So y'all go ahead and give your
You be
outros.
killing me with that little ditty.
Little ditty.
Where you pick that word up first? You be killing. Little ditty. Little ditty. Why did you teach her that? She
But
be
you know,
killing
it's
that
still
way. Little
Illuminati,
ditty.
you know what I'm saying?
Little shum shum.
We all part of
Bell
the,
Lumen.
you know.
Oh, Lord.
But go ahead and little comments round, little comments round.
Hey, that episode was funny, bro.
Go ahead.
That was
Zena.
funny.
What?
I enjoyed myself, you all. Come and check me out. A lot of maybe not as good of a talk as we had tonight. We don't too much talk about those kind of stuff in my stream because I don't want people to get the wrong idea. You know, baby look good, and I don't need anybody pressing up on me. But we do have good conversations. So come and check me out Monday through Sunday sometimes, but Monday through Friday.
Thank
For
you,
sure, for
Zena. You guys are always
Man.
welcome on the show again. Always welcome. Just hit me up. Bertizzi, he is a repeat offender. He been on the Red Room many times. So is he. All y'all are repeat offenders. Y'all been on the Red Room.
Howdy. But yeah, I be streaming after 10, certain days whenever I feel like it, Come through, check it out. Just be vibing and shit. So, yeah, that's it.
Show.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah, if you haven't know me, you get the number. It's your boy G-Way or No Way. You can catch me here every Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also catch me tomorrow with Florida's Finest Comedy Improv Show at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hood View will be back Monday. I'm trying to get the sports block back while we're in the off season. We're taking a little break. Watch out, bring your ass. Also got Tales from the Hood on Wednesdays with Pet Bully, Getting Lit on Thursdays, and catch my new feature show, Attacking the Zodiacs, every Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
Xena, I'm in your bushes.
But as it goes, those top 3 gifters of the night are Wancho Number, G-Way No Way, and King of Diamonds, y'all. Wancho gets a free graphic, aka I don't gotta do it this week, so congratulations to you, Wancho, for winning that number 1 spot. That's okay. But y'all compete every week. I will be doing the top 3 gifters, and that number 1 gifter bubble will be winning a graphic. So by the end of this live, you know, whoever gets it gets it. But at the point right now, it is Wancho number. He said, "I'll do my own." Oh, that's what we doing.
I do my
Oh,
own.
okay. So anyway, y'all can go ahead and hop down, and then Neek can give his outro after he do it or before he do it, however you want to do it. But I'm gonna put you in the big box. I'm gonna make you a big boy.
Let go then. You feel me? Y'all know the vibes. We try to do this in an expedited manner. You feel me? Make sure everything plugged up assertively. There we go. Boom. Expeditiously. You feel me? Before I go, I like the big box. Before I go, you feel me? My name Nico, Nick16. You feel me? I got music on all platforms. I'm starting to stream back on Tag and everything. I'm gonna just do it through speaker. I'm gonna get my semi on because I ain't got the equipment hooked up, so I'm finna just cut on the speaker.
That's alright. Hey, however, whatever. It's not a.
We gonna do it like this.
It's not a situation. It's a lituation. Right.
It's a lituation, not a situation. You feel me? And you know, I know how to do improvisation. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna switch over here. You feel me? Microphone backdrop.
0.8.
Get close to the speaker. You feel me? Alright. So what I need y'all to do, I need y'all to spam random comments in the comment section. You feel me? The most randomest things y'all can say. I'm gonna rap about it. Don't get too crazy, though. Don't get too crazy.
Listen, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, alright?
One of my favorite words.
Y'all already starting.
Hey, look. And they stay spamming it. They stay spamming it on TikTok.
I know they do.
Damn. Alright, we gonna do it off the iPad. I'm ready.
All right.
Let me see. Bluetooth.
Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Don't try to block me to get you. What beat y'all want me to rap off of? New school or old school?
How about we do some old school? Before he gets started, y'all, we doing Philly cheesesteaks tomorrow on the Soul Food Sunday, 5 p.m. with Wancho Number. It's in his live tomorrow. Make sure y'all pull up and yeah, we're having a fun show tomorrow. Make sure y'all pull up, 5 p.m.
Oh snap! I'm gonna hit y'all with that camera on then.
Oh, you look. There's a place for everybody.
This week only, over $100.
We got plates for everybody. It's only $15 a plate. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, cheesesteaks. First word, cheesesteaks. Then, yeah. Yo, okay. Look, the boy 16. Look, really he's great. Fly out to Philly just to go get me some cheesecakes. Man, they just be hating cause they dried up like raisins. Flow hot like Satan, chill like Joe.
No, they didn't. No, I didn't.
Fish in the sea, well boy, I'm a shark. Know that boy, I be killing. 16 in the big building, cause I been the rebel, the pedal to the metal. Niggas wanna envy, cause I whip it like a Bentley. Cause you know that boy, a Bentley, keep the energy. Lyrically, working like a 9 to 5 within the time of 10 to 3. Flow at a hot state, Tennessee. Yes indeed, I'm flowing, yes indeed, lyrically. Yeah, I cook the beat, turn that bitch into rotisserie. Okay man, it's Fall Ferry. We in the red room, looking like a strawberry. I been that boy up in it, never very in the shade. Life had me lemons, then I'm making lemonade. You know I got the straight. Yeah, that boy up in it. Yeah, I get busy. Move fast like the round, nigga call it Blizzy. Fuck is you talking about in the game I destroy? I been the boy nice tone. The bullet give him FaceTime like an iPhone. Yeah, I get my right on. I do not beef, nigga, I don't get my type on. It is the damn boy. She was ugly as fuck, so she wanted to FaceTime. I lied and said I had an Android. And time was wasted. See that boy up in there, never copy and pasted. Been that boy up in it going up like inflation. For your information, my flow so classic like the Temptation. I can burn it up, disintegrate it. It's the round guy. Shorty thick as hell and she had brown eyes. This is what it do. Yes, indeed, I keep it true. And I like my women white, bright, and they got eyes that's blue. Swear to God, I got the world trip. Bitches, they be cheating on them girls' trips. But we ain't worrying about it, cause you know this what I do. Yeah, I'm sipping in no Chinago juice. Okay, man, I am the rapper. Niggas so sweet, you could put them in the rapper. Fuck is you talking about? Niggas know the picture, then I capture. Man, I'm thanking God for my sins that he forgive. I'm going up like rapture. See, you gotta hear me clear. Mr. Audio Engineer, the game, I can never interfere. Fuck it up. Yeah, what you think? Tell Shorty, come in, let's go out. Let's have some drinks. I just super deadly, and I'm super heavy. She committing voodoo like putting period blood in spaghetti. That's some nasty shit. That's some trashy shit. If you ask me, bitch, man, pass the shit. Yeah, that boy up in it, man, I'm talking past the miss. These niggas want me to preach, but ain't no pastor, bitch. I'm that nigga, bitch. You know I'm killing shit. You know it's tango. That pussy sweet like a mango. She wanna dance like let's tango. Fuck is you talking about? Money, new money, more colors than a rainbow. Headshot cause I don't aim low. You know I'm fresh to death, I ain't got a stain, hoes. Yeah, I swear to God I gotta heat up. Vocal super loud so I had to turn the beat up. See that boy up in it, got the work, just watch me read up. I go bananas like Nikita cause you know I got features. Shout out to Zena, shout out to Jenko. Young boy, I'm coming through, I take it like the Revo. I can do it major, man I got that flavor. Hit up Georgia and watch a nigga visit Decatur. Fuck is you talking about? Never minor but I'm major. I still up nose and rocks, but you know I get that paper. Yeah, that boy up in it on the moon just like a crater. Yeah, I got that ether, loud like a speaker. Fuck is you talking about? Move too fast, they can't keep up. Disrespect, get you smoke something like reefer. Check the blingy, check out the ringy. She want a nigga dread, go holla at Kingy. Yeah, that boy up in it, man, I been a thug. She say, Rebel, I love you, baby, I'm up in love. Man, I'm off the lid, man, I crossed the bridge. Fuck is you talking about? This shit was just off the lid. Man, that boy up in it, knock you off the grid. Bad bitch, point blank, period. I ain't talking about no menstrual when I said period. Shit, I'm calm, I ain't even taking this shit serious. I got the keys, best believe, moving like vroom. Sweep the game like a motherfucking broom. And I keep the chopper, you gon' probably need a doctor. These niggas act so much, they gon' probably need an Oscar. Let's go, man. Y'all know the fucking vibes. Gang shit, no lame shit. Shit funny as hell. Get Illuminati.
Get lit, Illuminati.
Let's go, man. Y'all know the fucking vibes. Gang shit,
Thank
man.
you,
Shout out to
man.
Jen.
Listen,
Before I go, once again,
Listen.
it's your boy Big Nico, Neek16. I'm on all platforms. Make sure I click the link in the bio. You feel me? They wanted me left alone on an island like Castaway. And thank you for my flowers now. Give it to me before I pass away. Let's go, man.
Get it. Y'all, thank you for coming. This has been the Red Room, y'all. I'm Jen and Juice. You can find me every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, y'all. This is the part where we end this shit and we have a smoking session. So if you want to smoke, you want to roll up, whatever it is, get in the box, y'all. We can keep the show going, whatever it is. But appreciate y'all. That's Neek16 on all platforms. Make sure y'all follow him on TikTok, on all of those things. TikTok, Instagram. Listen, he on everything, so make sure y'all just type in Neek16, y'all will find him. But shout out to you, seriously, to Janet 10 for the win, alright? But make sure y'all fave Neek, make sure y'all fave those top 3 gifters, and those top 3 gifters are Wancho, G-Way, and King of Diamonds, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Those are top 3 best in show. But we only got 11K to go, so now you got my flow. You feel me? But y'all, let me end this. I'm gonna play a little. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna play a little ditty. We're just gonna end this shit because you already did the ditty for me. So y'all, appreciate y'all. Let me end this.
Quantum Sounds Production. What up, sound?